Okay, let's start. Sources of risk on IT project. That in IT project, from where the risk can come. The detail is on page 435. Here we start one by one. First thing is market risk. If the IT project will create a new product, for example, or service, will it be useful for the organization or marketable to others? Will users accept and use the product or services? Will someone else create a better product or service faster, making the product as waste of time and money? What is market risk? Market risk mean, I give you an example of telecommunication. Last year, Zong started, or they give 5G trial. 5G trial means they put some antennas or sites of 5G and test it, and that was successful. But Zong didn't get the permission to launch 5G. Why? Because of the market risk. Pakistan market is not ready for 5G. Why? Because people cannot accept. Other companies are not ready. Why people cannot accept? Because for 5G, that will be on high frequency, we need to change our devices. And country like Pakistan, we cannot, not everyone can afford to keep more than one mobile phone or to change the mobile phone just to use 5G for only for Zong network, but for other network he will use another mobile phone. So that was the market, that people cannot afford such a big change. So Zong has to wait till other companies are ready, until the market is ready for 5G. So that is called the market risk. You have to check whether people or market can accept this big change or not. Second thing is financial risk. Can the organization afford to undertake the project? How confident are stakeholders in the financial projects? Will the project meet all the payback estimates? If not, can the organization afford to continue the project? Okay, financial risk means, first of all, we have to check with our stakeholders whether our stakeholders are on the same page on which the company is. What this mean? This mean that if the company is thinking that we are launching this IT product and maybe this IT product will not earn too much from the market, maybe we can lose the money. So do our stakeholders also know this or not? If our stakeholders are not on the same page, then maybe when the company will get loss, the stakeholders will also put plenty on the company. So we should check whether our stakeholders are also on the same page, whether the company will also earn more than what company is spending on the product from the market, or whether the company lose the money, still company have enough money to survive. That is the financial risk. Every IT project company should look into that. Third thing is technology risk. Is the project technically feasible? Will it use mature or leading edge or bleeding edge technologies? When will decision be made on which technology to use? Will hardware or software or network functions properly? Will the technology be available on time to meet the project requirements? So technology risks are this type of risk, that whether the things or the services or the hardware or the network which we are going to implement, is it feasible or not? What does feasible mean? Feasible mean, is it possible or not? Can technology do this? For example, I again give you the example of 5G. Technically 5G is not feasible nowadays. Whatever in Europe, whatever in China, they are using 5G. That is not actually 5G. They are saying this is 5G, but in technically they are not giving 5G. Why? Because 5G was actually on a millimeter wave, very high frequency. The range was very little, and people have to change the mobile phones. But now what they are doing is, they think that it was not feasibly that was not feasible to give such type of 5G, so they make some changes. They said that every country have 4G, so they said that we will do downloading on high frequency, but for uploading we will use the 4G network. This is feasible because 4G network is everywhere, but for pure 5G we have to make many type of antennas or sites. So that was technology risk they thought, and they make the change in 5G. That is, you can say 4.5G, not total 5G. So this is the technology risk. You have to check whether it is technically feasible or not. Now the fourth thing is people risk. Does the organization have people with appropriate skills to complete the project successfully? If not, can the organization find such people? Do the people have the proper manager and technical skills? Do they have enough experience? Does senior management support the project? So whatever thing related to employees, people, that will be the people risk. Maybe we start this project, but we don't have the professional staff. So if we are not having professional staff, can company afford for professional staff? Can we pay them from the budget? Are they available in the market or not? Or we have to do the foreign employees for that, hire the foreign employees. So these are the people risk. What is the last one? Structure or the process risk. What degree of change will the new project introduce into users areas and business procedures? How many distant user groups does the project need to satisfy? With how many other systems does the new project or system need to interact? So structure or process risk. This means what will be the impact of this project on the current market, business or area or business processes? Or do our technology, because we are talking about IT project, do our technology need to interact or combine with another technology also? That if we not combine with that technology, it will not be feasible. That is, we already studied in technology risk. So in structure risk we also see this, that how many other systems does in our new project or system needs to interact. Does the organization have process in place to complete the project successfully? So all the structure, network or process we need to look into, that is process risk or structure risk. So in IT projects we have to check whether market is ready, whether the company financial is ready, whether the technology itself have some risk or feasible, whether we have the appropriate or we have the skilled people with us, whether the process or structure is standalone or need to interact with some other systems. So these are all types of risks which any IT project need to be take seriously. So in chapter 11 you can read till 434 page number, all these risks from start to 434. Read this and you will have short question on objectives from your book also. Still, if you don't understand anything, then you can contact me. Thank you for today's lecture.